Thank you for joining us on The Burning Question, ladies and gentlemen. In a few days from now, in about 3 weeks from now, on the 22nd of January, a 500-year-long wait will end for the inauguration of the Ram Mandir. Now, whether you are invited or not, and if you are invited or not, it's your choice to simply attend or not attend. But even in the attendance and non-attendance, a message will be sent. It will be a political message that will be sent. Mamata Banerjee has indicated she may not attend, or her party has indicated that she may not attend. The Congress party is non-committal. There's no official word from Sonia Gandhi or Mallikarjun Kharge or the other party members who are invited. But the question is, why are some keen on making comments? For example, Sam Pitroda, he's a Congress leader. Sam Pitroda says he's ashamed, he's disgusted with the kind of politics that is ongoing around the Ram Mandir. He's calling it a spectacle. Why is INDI Alliance politicizing the Ram Mandir? That's the burning question tonight.
In just 26 days from now, a 500-year-long wait is going to come to an end. The nation is celebrating. The world has set its eyes on what is going to be a historic moment. Ahead of the consecration on 22nd of January, politics over Ram Temple is only peaking. It began with the CPIM officially turning down Pran Pratishtha ceremony invitation, calling it weaponization of religion.
हमारी पार्टी नहीं जाएगी, हमने बिल्कुल स्पष्ट किया है और इसके पीछे हमारी एक बुनियादी समझ है। हालांकि धार्मिक भावनाओं की हम पूरे कदर करते हैं।
What followed was sources suggesting that Sonia Gandhi might also not attend the ceremony. Ram Mandir, being an issue of national importance, also elicited a response from Congress's Sam Pitroda. Pitroda, who's known to be close to Rahul Gandhi, says that he's worried about the path the country has set out on.
When the entire nation is hung up on Ram Temple and Janmabhoomi and all this stuff, it really upsets me, bothers me. Accept reality. Talk about employment.
The BJP was quick to hit back.
देश के लोग सोच चुके हैं और 2014 में लोगों ने उनका मन स्पष्ट भी कर दिया है कि कांग्रेस की इस करप्ट राजनीति, उनके अपीजमेंट पॉलिटिक्स और जो उनका डिवाइड एंड रूल 65 साल से वो चलाते थे, उसको रिजेक्ट करके हम देश को आगे बढ़ाना चाहते हैं। ये लोगों के मन में है।
In the latest, sources tell Republic that Trinamool Congress Supremo Mamata Banerjee might not attend the Ram Mandir inauguration ceremony. In fact, the TMC has hit out at the BJP, saying that the party is treating Lord Ram as a poll booth agent.
हमारा भगवान है, राम जी को पूजा हम अंदर से करते हैं, मंदिर से करते हैं, घर में करते हैं, लेकिन भाजपा राम को वो बूथ एजेंट की तरह ट्रीट करता है। वोट में राम जी को उनका बूथ एजेंट की तरह ट्रीट करता है, पॉलिटिकल मार्केटिंग करता है।
The BJP says invites have been sent out in good faith, but only those called by Ram Lalla will come for the consecration.
वही लोग हैं जो राम को काल्पनिक मानते हैं, इनसे आप क्या उम्मीद करते हैं? इनके लिए तो राम काल्पनिक है, हमारे लिए राम हमारे आदर्श है। और देश की जनता जो राम को अपना आदर्श मानती है, रामायण से रोज नई शिक्षा प्राप्त करती है, उसको पता है कि धर्म आधार है किसी भी न्यायपूर्ण व्यवस्था का। और राम राज्य इसीलिए कहा जाता है जहां पर इंक्लूजन है, जहां पर हर व्यक्ति जो शोषित है, पीड़ित है, वंचित है, उसको साथ लेकर चलने का जो राज्य है, वही राम राज्य है।
Question arises, why is the opposition politicizing Ram Mandir?
Okay, let's begin the burning question. Kaushal Kant Mishra, spokesperson of the BJP, joining us live, along with Vivek Silas, spokesperson Samajwadi Party. George Kurian, political analyst, joining us on the burning question at 8 p.m, along with Advocate Tausif Khan, a political analyst who leans towards the Trinamool Congress, joining us live from Kolkata. And Professor Tanveer Aizaz, columnist, also joining us live from the national capital. Tausif, my question is to you, because, you know, when this story was just playing out, I heard a comment from the Trinamool Congress. You know, it's about the feelings of a community and the majority of Indians. Now, when you say Lord Ram is being treated as a booth agent, Lord Ram is treated as a booth agent, and I heard a Trinamool Congress leader say that. How can you justify such a comment? He wouldn't speak like that about any other god from any other faith, right? If you don't want to attend, it's okay, don't attend, but why do you make such comments? Tausif.
No, you are right. Mr. Kunal Ghosh, senior Trinamool leader and a spokesperson of Trinamool Congress in Bengal, has said that BJP is using this marketing in a way as a poll agent, as you rightly said. Mr. Kunal Ghosh has said this, and for this, Mr. Kunal Ghosh cannot be held responsible. For this, only BJP can be held responsible. It is how BJP approaches a religious issue and trying to take an advantage, a political advantage out of it. You see, a matter of religion is very close to heart and is very personal. It's a matter of personal faith and spirituality. However, what Kunal Ghosh here is saying is that BJP is marketing it. BJP is using it as a political agent right before the elections. They are marketing it, and that is the reason why you will see other opposition leaders also have declined to participate in any political event. And I mean, we have seen in the past 9 years, BJP has, come up as a new avatar, which is less of a political party and more of a event company. So an event company is organizing an event with an object of 2024 elections. So why would any political person would participate in a political event? In a personal capacity, people have all the right to offer their respect and prayer, and I'm sure the whole concept of God is omnipresent, and everyone is free. And that is what Kunal Ghosh is saying, that we do. Kunal Ghosh said that we do worship Ram, and but we do not market the religion, and we not do use the religion as a political agent that BJP is doing. That is what Kunal Ghosh has said, and he is within his right to have that views. He can have that views. There is nothing wrong in that, as long as he does not stop anybody else from performing their prayers, from attending the prayers. I mean, no one is stopping BJP from going to Ayodhya. As a political party, you can
speak. I mean, you can question the BJP. See, my question was, Kaushal, Tausif, my question, and I'll get Kaushal Kant Mishra to respond to that. My question was, fine, you don't want to attend, it's an individual choice. Fine, you don't attend, that's okay. My question is, why do you have to equate Lord Ram with being a BJP agent? Why make such casual comments? Kaushal Kant Mishra,
this is not the first time.
Was that avoidable?
If you go through the Ramcharitmanas, in which Chaupai is there, Jako Prabhu, Darun Dukh Dina, Taki Mati Pahle Har Lina. ये हाल सिर्फ इनका ही नहीं है, विपक्ष के सारे नेताओं का है, आज की बात नहीं है। अगर हम शुरू करते हैं तो राम भक्तों को गाली देने का काम, उनको बोको हरम के लिए बोलना, कांग्रेस के नेता सलमान खुर्शीद करते हैं। कांग्रेस के नेता रामपाल कहते हैं कि मैं तो वहां ये भी करने नहीं जाऊंगा। इतने घटिया वर्ड यूज करते हैं कि मैं बोल नहीं सकता। कांग्रेस के नेता भरत सिंह सोलंकी कहते हैं कि जो रामशिलाएं जिनसे आज राम मंदिर बन रहा है, वहां पे कुत्ते भी करने नहीं जाते। ये विपक्ष की हमेशा से भाषा रही है। इसके अलावा कांतिलाल भूरिया जो राजस्थान के हैं, वो कहते हैं ये दिन में रात चंदा लेते हैं, रात में शराब पीते हैं। ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लिए कहते हैं। ये कहते हैं कि 5 अगस्त को जब शिलान्यास हो रहा था, तो उस समय सारे विपक्षी जो आज इंडी गठबंधन बनाए घूम रहे हैं, ये सब काले कपड़े पहन के संसद जाते हैं। इनके पुराने नेता मणिशंकर अय्यर कहते हैं कि दशरथ के महल में 10,000 कमरे थे, राम किस कमरे में पैदा हुए, कौन देखने गया था? राशिद अलवी राम भक्तों को कालनेमी कहते हैं। समाजवादी पार्टी आजकल अखिलेश जी के नेतृत्व में एक नई रामचरितमानस छपवा रही है, जिसके एडिटर हैं स्वामी प्रसाद मौर्य। तो ये इनका कैरेक्टर है और इनके ऊपर यही लाइन सही है कि जब नाश मनुष्य पर छाता है पहले विवेक मर जाता है। तो विपक्ष हो, इंडी गठबंधन हो, तृणमूल कांग्रेस हो, चाहे कांग्रेस हो, चाहे समाजवादी पार्टी हो, चाहे साउथ की पार्टियां हो, जो सनातन को खत्म करने की बात करती हैं। और यहां तक कि कांग्रेस के आज के प्रेसिडेंट तो ये कहते थे कि अगर मोदी की सरकार आएगी तो सनातन का राज आ जाएगा। तो ये तो इनके डीएनए में भरा हुआ राम की बुराई करना, हिंदुओं को बांटना, 20% माइनॉरिटी को जोड़ना और राज करना, वो सब बदल गया है। इसलिए खलबलाए घूम रहे हैं। आज इनको इनवाइट नहीं आ रहा तो ये परेशान नहीं हो रहे हैं। इनवाइट करने का काम राम ट्रस्ट कर रहा है, जो इनको इस काबिल नहीं समझता कि उनको इनवाइट किया जाए, इसलिए नहीं बुलवा रहा। इसलिए इस तरह की मत वाली बातें कर रहे हैं।
कौशल खान जी, मेरा प्रश्न अभी प्रोफेसर तनवीर एजाज से है। तनवीर जी, you see now it's who's that? I'm sorry. I want to ask Tanveer ji, 1 second. Tawseef, 1 second. I want to ask Tanveer ji. Tanveer ji, see, it's an individual choice whether you want to attend or not, but it's the country's temple. The temple belongs to the country. It doesn't belong to any particular party. You can say VHP, campaign for it. Advani ji campaign for it. Murli Manohar Joshi campaign for it. Yes, the BJP may have campaigned for it. Car Sevaks were there, right? But it doesn't belong to any particular party. Now, why should any particular party boycott it unless they're looking at political gains or losses? Tanveer Ejaz ji, your analysis of the situation.
No. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
So, I mean,
I can hear you, so we can hear you.
The invitation itself is very critical. My question that you asked is that it's a country, so why is take it? The question is that it's street rebel, so it must be open for the common masses. Are you inviting us of political? Why are you inviting politicians? Why public officials or public officials are engaged in this movement? These are questions.
Tanveer ji, I apologize. I think there's a little bit of a glitch in your audio because your audio is not clear, sir. Tanveer ji, sorry to interrupt you there. Your audio, there's a glitch because your audio is not clear. It's getting cut. I'll just reconnect your line. Just give me a second to reconnect your line. And I'll take that question to our spokesperson from the Samajwadi Party. Tanveer ji, I'll reconnect your line. I'll have my team reconnect your line and come back to you. Vivek, one of your party leaders spoke about, Babri Masjid yesterday, Shafiqur Rahman Bark, right? Right. Now, why did he have to talk about that? I mean, of course, you're also worried about your vote banks and your political gains and losses. If you don't want to attend, just don't attend. Right?
Yeah, first of all, very good evening to all of you. Yeah, definitely. I can say at the moment that first of all we have not been invited, and as our Member of Parliament Shrimati Dimple Yadav has already said that if we are invited we will definitely go, and even if we are not invited then also we will go, maybe after 22nd of January. It's not a compulsion. Anyone going on the 22nd of January has the faith on Lord Ram, because Lord Ram belongs to the entire universe. Right now, what Mr. The person from the Bharatiya Janata Party said about Samajwadi Party and others, but let me remind you what Mr. Sanjay Nishad said, the one who is a cabinet minister in Yogi Adityanath ji's government. He said that Lord Ram was a illegitimate child. I repeat it. It's very, very serious. He said that Lord Ram was a illegitimate child. And he continues to be in the Yogi cabinet, and that is incredibly horrible and surprising for all of us. A person who speaks such, Mr. Sanjay Nishad, are you forgetting that? You should go and Google it. You can go in on the YouTube and see it. He continues to be in the as a cabinet minister in the Bharatiya Janata Party government. It is incredibly horrible and surprising that he continues to be in the cabinet. A person like Sanjay Nishad. And Bharatiya Janata Party has nothing to say on that. That is what I said. But the thing is, we have faith in Lord Ram. There's no doubt about it. Even one of the Shankaracharya has said that the Bharatiya Janata Party is politicizing it. It's not the Samajwadi Party or the opposition that is saying. Even one of the Shankaracharya has said that Bharatiya Janata Party is absolutely politicizing the Ram Mandir. That is what he said. We can also talk about the health, the inflation, the education, the growth, unemployment, women, corruption, border issues, farmers, youth, infrastructure and terrorism, which has become a nuisance in the whole country. The Bharatiya Janata Party doesn't want to talk about that. The opposition is raising a very legitimate point, and we are worried about it as to what is happening in the country. So that is the thing. Faith definitely is a big thing, and we will definitely go to the Ram temple, whether invited or not invited, maybe after the 22nd of January. It's not a compulsion that anyone who goes to the Ram temple, Lord Ram temple on 22nd of January is the follower of Lord Ram. We can go otherwise also. That is what I meant to say. But the Bharatiya Janata Party needs to clarify on two people. One, Sanjay Nishad, what I have just now told you. The second is a person who has abused Lord Ram in the Lok Sabha is in the Bharatiya Janata Party. His son is also a cabinet minister in Yogi Adityanath ji's cabinet. Why? You cannot have a dual, character. If you are with Lord Ram, you are with him. You cannot tolerate such things. That is a question to the Bharatiya Janata Party from the Samajwadi Party, and they need to answer that.
Yeah, let him answer. I'll give Mr. Mishra a chance to respond to that. Now, this comment was made. It's a controversial comment. Even some saints and seers in Ayodhya had questioned that comment, Mr. Mishra.
Nobody
How can you defend that comment?
Against
when
the
you
Lord
are questioning Sam Pitroda, you are questioning Trinamool Congress.
Or Hindu. Correct. So we are not for that comment. And anybody should get criticized all over the country, all over the world. So we are criticizing any negative comment by anybody. But I am asking Mr. Swami Prasad.
I didn't hear your party. I didn't hear your party. I didn't hear your party criticize
what
this.
What the Samajwadi Party is doing? Is there any action? He is the Mahamantri of the Samajwadi Party. What the Samajwadi Party is doing? And Samajwadi Party, look inside yourself. You are the.
I need to respond, sir.
You are the killer of the car sevak. You made the whole Saryu with the blood bath. What you are telling? How you can say about that?
So is that the BJP's official response that
I need to respond.
First of all, you are not giving the invites. If I'm not mistaken, it's not you who are giving out the invites. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But I want to make a small point. It's not as much as I know it. The BJP is not giving out the invites. It's the Mandir Trust that's giving out the invites, right? Right. And from what I understand, you think the Samajwadi Party does not deserve an invite because under Mulayam, perhaps fire was opened on the car sevaks. Is that what you're saying?
Obviously,
I'll get Samajwadi Party to respond.
Even the current Mahamantri of Samajwadi Party is criticizing Ramcharitmanas. So why they should get invited? This is my opinion.
Okay, I get your point. Let Vivek respond to that. I'll get a quick response from Vivek. I'll get a quick response from Vivek.
I just want to say what Mr. Sanjay Nishad says continues to be a cabinet minister in the Yogi Adityanath ji's government. Sack him, break your election ties with him. We are ready to take action on Swami Prasad Maurya instantly. But the Bharatiya Janata Party only knows to blame the Samajwadi Party. They keep people for their own benefits, nothing more than that. And if Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav, late Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav, was so bad, why did the Bharatiya Janata Party and the central government, gave him the Padam Shri award? What for? That is a question. Why did you give him? When you are saying like that for him, why did you give him the Padam Shri award?
Because
it was your government who gave him the Padam Shri award.
What
for? If he was such a bad man.
Padma Shri award.
What because? Answer my question.
Okay, it is for another thing.
The government of India is led by the Bharatiya Janata Party.
But
nothing happens in the government except what Mr. Modi ji.
I
want to bring in Tanveer ji. Tanveer ji hasn't spoken. I believe I have his line back. Vivek and Mishra ji, 1 minute. Just bear with me because two panelists haven't spoken. I want to bring in Mr. Tanveer Ejaz, Professor Tanveer Ejaz. Of course, I mean, see, in Yogi government and with the BJP, you have the likes of Nishad who make controversial comments. And in the Samajwadi Party, when Dimple Yadav says that if we get the invite, we will attend, and there is no invite, you also have people like Swami Prasad Maurya who have not been invited, right? Now, my question is, either way, is it now becoming increasingly clear that this is now going to be a political event ahead of a political election that's coming up in 2024?
Right.
Each party will try to draw their own mileage out of this inauguration. Professor Tanveer, go ahead, sir.
Hello. Yeah, this whole event, inviting leaders from political party for the consecration ceremony, I think this is highly political. You need not invite the leaders from political parties. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a very pious occasion, and let the common people should first enter. The common bhakts, should first enter the temple. And why to invite politicians? I mean, I have no understanding. Public officials, politicians, you are violating one of the basic feature of the Indian Constitution. Secularism is one of the fundamental basic structure of the Constitution, and time and again you are trying to violate that by involving a state, by state officials. I mean, the court must draw a line somewhere and make it very clear, the distinction, the separation between politics and religion, right? So that's my take on. My take on is that whole invitation itself is political and backed by this whole idea of generating a lot of discourse and debate before election, clearing around Ram temple and Hindutva and religion. So this is what generally, prior to election it happens, and it has created a kind of a frenzy where people would necessarily go about talking about religion for another couple of more months, and then you have elections, and then no serious issues about elections would be discussed. So my whole point is that you do not invite politicians, political leaders, to this kind of, and if you invite, the politicians must have neutrality. They should go to all, why only temple? Go to mosque, go to church, go to Gurdwara, everywhere you go with the same vigor and same vitality. That's what the Indian Constitution talks about.
Okay. Yeah, I get your point, sir. Point taken. George Kurian hasn't spoken, sir. With your permission, I want to ask him a question. George Kurian, the invites have gone out, as we understand, to Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, to Mallikarjun Kharge, to Sonia Gandhi. It's another thing that the UPA, irony is Rajiv Gandhi opened the doors, right, for this to happen. But ironically, years down the line, the UPA, for example, in 2007, even denied the existence of Ram when they went to the Supreme Court. The centre, back then in 2007, went to the Supreme Court and denied the existence of Ram when it came to Ram Setu. You remember that, right? So, do you also have, some issues? Do you think the Congress party, that is, has issues with being present there? Is it also about vote banks for the Congress party, in your opinion?
Well, Niranjan, good evening to your viewers. Let me begin by saying that, I want to give my best regards and wishes to the Temple Trust for the consecration ceremony on 22nd of January. I wish and I hope that, the discourse of this country will change and the perception of people with to live with communal harmony will exist in this nation, great nation. Having said that, we cannot ignore the fact or deny the Bharatiya Janata Party or the RSS has only tried to manipulate and capitalize ever since 1992, since the demolition of the Babri Masjid, after the Supreme Court judgment in 2019 and 5th of August 2020, the foundation stone was laid for this Ram Mandir. Let me make it categorically very clear to your audience that every Congress supporter or well-wisher or the volunteer is as devoted towards Ram, and there is no denial that Ram doesn't exist. We try to put our policies in place and practice as per the living of Lord Ram, and we try to put it in our day-to-day lives. So there is no two ways about it. Having said that, you don't need to blow this out of proportion. The Sam's comment or views that he made about, Sam is based out of America and he looks after the international operations of the Congress party. Neither he's a Congress Working Committee member. So there is not too much of importance to Sam in this regard because he has
He's
a very
the overseas affairs in charge of the Congress party, as much as I know, George. And he says he's very troubled by the way the country is preparing for the Ram Mandir. He says he's worried. He says he's worried about the country's preparation for the Ram Mandir. That comment itself is worrying. It's about the feelings of a large population of India.
Well, as I said, one needs to take into account where does Sam come from. He has a very optimistic approach, and he's based out of America, and that's a culture that he comes out with. So Indians are connected.
Are you saying those who believe in Lord Ram and the Ram Mandir are not optimistic in life, in their outlook? What sort of a comment is that? Optimistic? What do you mean is optimistic? If you believe in Lord Ram, you're not optimistic, is it? If you believe in the Ram Mandir, or if you are looking forward to the construction of the Ram Mandir, does it mean that you're not optimistic? Does it mean you're from the Stone Age? What does that mean?
What Sam meant was, to give more importance to education, infrastructure, health, and all these things. At the same time, I strongly believe that, this religious, ceremonies and beliefs keeps us united, and that's the way it should be. And India is a, culture-wise, India has so many beliefs and customs and religions. So, having said that,
I'll take a quick.
BJP is making it political, and
Okay. I'll take a quick 30-second, last word from Tawseef, because he's spoken, just a little bit at the beginning, and I'll take a last, Tawseef, there are parties, and you whether you agree or not, Tawseef, whether, you're backing the BJP, or you're questioning the BJP, or with the Congress, or questioning the Congress. The truth is, even during elections, there is something called the soft Hindutva that Congress tried and failed miserably, especially in the Hindi belt states. Now, before elections, they go to temples, right? They do a temple run, Tawseef. You will agree that they do a temple run, right? They go to temples. They call Rahul Gandhi Janyudari, right? Before elections. Now, what is wrong if somebody attends the function? 30 seconds, Tawseef.
People in media questioned the religion of Rahul Gandhi and linked him to Italy and Christianity. Then, as a public figure, it was incumbent upon Rahul Gandhi to disclose what his faith is. And people talked about his Janudhari, and people showed that he does visit to temples and churches and mosques. So, you ask questions, and then they give a reply, and then you say, "Oh, why this reply?" You see, the whole point is political party BJP, who has lost on all fronts, wants to rake up the religious passion and encash vote through it, wants to market religion and seek vote through it, wants to market a temple and seek vote through it. So therefore, the opposition parties are bound to give a political reply to it. They are bound to give a political reaction to it. Whenever there is going to be a politicization of a topic, then you cannot expect the opposition parties from rebutting it politically, and that is what we are seeing. Had it been a purely religious and spiritual affair,
Mishra ji, I'll get a 10-second response from Mishra ji, and we'll end the debate. I'll get a 10-second response from Mishra ji, Tawseef, and we'll end the debate. Mishra ji, क्या आपके लिए ये trump card है? क्या आपके लिए अयोध्या राम मंदिर एक trump card है? Political trump card है आपके लिए? 20 to 30% of the work is incomplete. But obviously, I mean, there is a hurry, we hear, to inaugurate the Ram Mandir in January. So are you also using it for political gains? That's the question that the opposition is throwing back.
It's not about us. It's about the Ram temple test, and it's about the Muhurat. When is the best Muhurat? That is how they have chosen it. It's their prerogative. But my friends are telling that Mr. Sam was telling something. What about Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who says that those who go to the temple, they do mischief with the girls? What about the Mr. Khadge, who says that Sanatan Dharma, if Modi government will come, Sanatan Dharma will come back? So what about them? It's not about them only. It's about Salman Khurshid. It's about Mali Shankar Iyer. It's about multiple leaders who has abuses the Hindu Dharma.
Mr. Mishra,
even Kapil Sibal stand in the court of law and says that the Ram is Kalpanik.
We'll take this forward. We'll take this forward. We have another 25 days to debate this. We have another 25 days to debate this. We have another 25 days to debate. Kaushal Khan Mishra, Vivek Salas, George Kurian, Tawseef, And Professor Tanveer, thank you for joining us. It's also the first debate with Arnab at 9 p.m. Taking this forward at 9 p.m. once again. Thank you for joining us on The Burning Question.